स्वागत 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 आप सबका स्वागत है अपने YouTube चैनल आर्ट ऑफ प्रोग्रामिंग पे। हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू योर ओन YouTube क्लास द आर्ट ऑफ प्रोग्रामिंग. In this video we are going to talk about the next type of token, that is identifier. In the last two videos we have seen what is a constant and what is a keyword. If you haven't watched those videos, I suggest you to watch those videos. Link is provided here. Now let's talk about an identifier. What is an identifier? The name itself suggests that it is used to identify something. How do we identify some person? We identify someone by their name. We say my name is Deepak. We say her name is Bhavya, and so on. We identify with the help of name. Similarly, in C programming or in any programming language, identifier are the name given. Now the question comes, sir, name given to what? Let's see. Identifiers are name given. Identifiers are name given to variables. They are the name given to variables, functions and arrays. They are the name given to variable, functions and arrays. Now, in the later part, in the next videos, we are going to see about variables, and in functions and arrays chapter, we will discuss functions and arrays as well. Now, can we keep the person name as anything? No. There are some rules to name a person. Similarly, there are some rules for naming an identifier. But before that, let us see what does this identifier is made up of. This identifier is made up of letters, digits and underscore. Letter, digits and underscore. Now there is only one special symbol that we can use, that is underscore. Now this identifier is a combination of letter, digits and underscore. Now, even if it is a combination, can I use digit first and letter next? Can I use underscore first and digit next? All those things that comes under framing, the rules for framing an identifier name. Let's talk about the rules for framing an identifier name. The first rule is keywords cannot be used as identifier name. Keywords cannot be used as identifier names. Why keywords cannot be used as identifier names? Because we know that keywords are the reserved words. If you haven't watched the video, link is provided here. Please watch the video. Keywords are the reserved words whose meaning cannot be changed. Therefore, I cannot use any variable name as int, int, because this int is a keyword. Hence, I cannot use this as an identifier name. Next, identifier should always begin with. Identifier should always begin with letter or underscore. Letter or an underscore. Identifiers cannot begin with digits. That means I cannot write 1A. This is invalid. Why? Because it is not beginning with letter or underscore. It is beginning with digit. The next thing, identifier should not have special symbols. Identifier should not have special symbols. The only special symbol that is allowed is underscore. It should not have any special symbol. Say for example, I write $UB. It is an invalid identifier name because it consists a special symbol. So these are the rules for framing any identifier name. And what are identifiers? These are the name given to variable, functions and arrays. Now these identifier names are case sensitive. These identifier names are case sensitive. Now what do I mean by case sensitive? It means uppercase A is not same as lowercase a. That means if I write any identifier name as roll number RNO, you and you write another identifier name as R and no, these two are different. Why? Because here we have uppercase and here we have lowercase. Even there is a one character mismatch, it is a different variable name or it is a different identifier name. Is that okay? Now let us see some of the examples of valid and invalid identifier names. Let us identify the valid and invalid identifier names. The first one is union. Now, before I explain this, I want you to pause the video here and write down the valid and invalid identifier names. Okay, let's see. The first one is union. This union is an invalid identifier name. Why it is invalid identifier name? Because union is a keyword and keywords cannot be used as identifier names. The second one is total space marks. It is also an invalid identifier name because there is a space in between. An identifier name should not have any special symbol and space is a special symbol. Please here, only special symbol allowed is an underscore. Next, third one, total underscore marks. It is an valid identifier because it satisfies all the rules. It is not a keyword. The starting is an alphabet or underscore and there is no special symbol over here. Now, the fourth one is an invalid identifier name because there is a special symbol at the rate. Fifth one is a valid identifier name because it begins with an underscore or it may begin with an alphabet. It is not a keyword and there is no special symbol. What is an identifier? It is a combination of letter, digits and underscore. That means there may be digits but the digit cannot be first. It should be later on. Now, sixth one, it is an invalid identifier name because it begins with a digit. Seventh one, it is a valid identifier name because it is beginning with alphabet or underscore. Similarly, eighth one is valid identifier name because it is beginning with alphabet or underscore and there is no special symbol. Ninth one is a valid identifier name. You can give two underscore without any space. Now, 10th one, needless to say, it is valid identifier name because it is beginning with an underscore. I hope that you have understood this. So friends, thank you for watching this video. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel, share it, like it, and please leave a comment on how do you find this video. Thank you once again for watching this. Have a great day.